we're actually back doing DCS, but on YouTube. A bit weird because I used to stream on Twitch, but it is just a bit of Mission Editor fun. It, connects to it. There it goes. If it connects to it, so we're gonna basically get back to grips with the Mission Editor, go through some of the new stuff, and build a training mission. That's the goal. It's on Caucasus because, well, that's the easiest map to use. So I think the first choice is, where do I want to put this? I can either go up in this northern area, or I can go down here in the southern area. This tends to be a bit more interesting because then we can kind of fly north over the mountains. Up here, it's a long way down here. So I think I'm going to go Populetti. It's usually the safe bet. You want somewhere with a lot of parking spaces for a training map. You've got to have every type of aircraft that you want. I'm going to stick with the F-18 because I haven't flown in 2 years, and a child can fly that plane. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make it blue. Leave everything else as it is. I don't mess with warehousing. Let's not get into that. Self down a plane. And we'll call this the F-18, and we'll make this ground attack of some description. And it can just be Blue Task Force and F-18. There's the guy and client, because I'm going to make it multiplayer goal. So I can play on my own or with someone else. Don't care about tail number. Radio, don't really care at this point. Don't need to add anything else. So let's put down. Probably going to pick one of these spots down here. So let's go take off from ground hot, and then we'll make a cold one at some later stage. So it did jump to the parking space, I think. And it looks like it has. Let's think. It used to be over here somewhere, the parking space. Where would I have put parking space if I was updating DCS? Who knows? Anyway, let's do some weapons. Livery, yeah, that can stay the same. I think I go with a ground attack CAS loadout. And I can probably just make it up myself, I think. So 9 X's, X's, and then probably some fuel in the middle. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want anything too fancy while I'm just getting back into it, so we'll just put AMRAMs on here in case I want to do some self-defense later on. And then let's do not do any of these just yet. Let's just stick with dumb bombs for now, or laser bombs later, but dumb bombs for now. So I like the Mark 82. So we'll do a rack of those, and another rack of those. Yeah, 4, and then why don't we put some rockets on there? So we've got unguided, all of these. We want the Zunis are good. Take out tanks with them. No, in this game, usually, from what I used to be able to do. They might have updated it. We've got high explosive. We've got high explosive anti-tank. Let's go with these ones. And we'll see how powerful they still are. they're on a launcher, so you can have more. Where was the double one? Was that the other one? Let's go with the double. More rockets is more fun. Okay. Loadout done. Easy. Means done. Max fuel. Sure. Why not? Don't need triggered actions. Don't need the summary. Don't need the radio. What else have we got on here? We'll take the targeting pod, even though we're not going to use it. That is, oh, this is a new tab since I last did it. So we've got data link. I think they've just, well, they might have just put it in its own tab. And then DCS. Okay. So here. On there, set on there. Then I need to make sure this is definitely. So yeah, so because we're on takeoff from ground, we can move it to anywhere. Maybe we'll just put it on parking instead. There we go. That's all that sorted. Don't need a massive parking spot, but then I'm going to add a few points. And I'm going to put a target range. So target range could be down here, somewhere nice and safe. And then we could put some SAMs up north to target range up there. So Gory's not a bad place to look for. So we'll have waypoint 1 as the target. And I'll just leave it at whatever the ground height is, 3,341. Don't care about speed. Sweet. One. So we got, we'll call that the range. Then get a rough measurement. Yeah, 100 nautical miles. That's, you know, plenty of flying. Let's not go crazy. So down here, I'll just put some stuff to blow up. So we're going to go red of the same variety. I choose this because I can basically pick anything Russian or American or anything really. So you're not limited. Whereas if you pick, you know, Russia or US or whatever it is, you're limited to their units. So Joint Task Force is very useful. We're going to make them excellent because otherwise they're real dumb. And let's do some light armor. So we'll put a couple of, where's the Russian styly Humvee? It's Gaz, is it? Oh boy, it's been a while. What do they call it now? Are these fuel trucks or are these buses? It's this one. Let's have a little look what this one is. What are you? So, if we go to the encyclopedia, which is what's up here? There it is. LARC. Doing that. Oh, it's a little amphibious vehicle. We don't want to blow that up. But that's a quick way of finding out what stuff is. Okay, what do they call it then? It's the M93. This is what I'm looking for. The little trucks. So M939. That will be in unarmed, I guess. There it is. Yeah. That's more like it. These are supply trucks. So we'll put a few of these down. Wow, getting very rusty here. So come here. Right. Put down a group of 6 of them in 2 little plots of 3. See if we can hit them with some sort of ripple attack or something. And then I'm going to put down a static just to make it easier to see. So let's go with probably a structure, and I'm probably going to want some sort of tower. TV tower, good. There's more stuff, right? There's definitely more stuff. There we go. No point making this too difficult just while it's getting the basics back, and then you know, build it from there. So we got stuff that won't shoot at us. Probably want stuff further into the range that does shoot at us. So let's put down armor, infantry fighting vehicles. Which one is the non-scary BMP? I cannot remember what one is the so BMP. Yeah, those one. They've got the guided rail thing. Oh yeah, those are pretty nasty. Basically a tank. Yeah, so I think we've chosen correctly. Yeah, and that's the little personnel carrier, isn't it? Yeah, so that's also got a nasty rocket on it. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with those. IFE PMP1. Yeah, that's what. Point those that way, and we'll take a few of them. Okay. Lots of stuff to shoot at. Really put some Axor. We should put some stuff to to mark it with some smoke. Only there was a way I could remember smoke. Pretty sure it was on a trigger. Can't remember the exact science. Dark Hurt, yes, it is unexpected. It was. It's mostly just a test to see how YouTube streams, because I've not done it before, and also to remember how to use the mission editor after like 3 years or 2 years, whatever it's been. But let's try and remember how this works. So, a trigger zone. Go to trigger. Oh, that's our trigger. Gonna remember what we're doing here. It is a bit like 2022, isn't it? Yeah. That is the last time I made a mission. It's the last. I think. When did we fly Tux? We flew. You have flown, haven't we, since I moved house? Like once or twice. Yeah, not a lot. But yeah, 22 was the last time I made a mission. Right, so we've got the trigger zone down. Just remember how we do the rest of it. Have to go boom. Then this one's got a. Oh, that one's got a smoke, or will have smoke. We've got to do the smoke on marker, which is through flag, isn't it? Also, this is I like this thing. You now got like a multi-selection, which I'm pretty sure Iron Wolf was talking about several years ago. I was like, oh yeah, that'll be coming soon. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be really helpful. And then just never got round to doing it. Filter by trigger zones. Yeah, I think we flew on the training server, right? I'm pretty sure you were there. I think it involved a Harrier, shenanigans. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Fairly certain. Does it sound okay? Does the stream sound okay? I can't really hear it myself. Because OBS is saying it's all over the place. It's just a training mission to kind of get back into the basics. So it's going to have a target range. It's going to have a SAM range. It will have a carrier landing, refueling, and I suppose a BVR area. So that's the plan anyway. And also I want to, once the mission is working enough, I'll save it. I'll put it on the DCS User Files, link it on the stream, and then other people can take it, make changes to it, and then tell me what you changed. And it's also a learning thing, because this channel is mostly about learning the mission editor, of which I will have to go back and learn how to make the smoke. But the trigger zone is there. That's what's important. Right. What are we looking at altitude wise? I think Cerberus is 18. Up here, isn't it? What are we at? 18, 18. So we want a cloud base at least above 18. Let's have a look. Conditions 25. Let's make it nice and easy. So METAR 14 to 17, no thank you. Scatter broken 18 to 10, no thank you. Broken 18 to 20, broken 32 to 33, few. That one sounds pretty good. That means was that right? What didn't that say broken somewhere between 18 to 20? And then the base is 18. Come on, ED. Like what the hell is this? Base is clearly this is 8 to 17 is what that broken should be. Like, what's this one? Is this higher? 12 to 14. It's just like whack-a-mole with the... Yeah, you just have to play whack-a-mole with these, apparently. What a wonderful thing. I can see why people get annoyed with the mission editor sometimes. Scarecrow, hello, how is it going? We would really quite like to not just be playing whack-a-mole with this. I mean, it's at 18, sure, why not? Ice Halo, who cares? Wind speed, let's not go crazy. Make it negligible. Okay, sweet. Oh, also, the new internet is just buttery for streaming, apparently. It has been a while, Scarecrow, yes. It has been mentioned. But, I moved in. Everything was geared in the office towards streaming. And then this is only the second or third time I've streamed. And only the second time I've been in DCS since I've moved, which is going to be 3 years in June. It's crazy. Right, I want to go in and see what this looks like. So we'll just save the changes and go in and see how she's looking. It's been asking me for ages as well about, are you going to stream on Twitch again? It's like, maybe, maybe not. Not a given. Right. Let's see, Control F11, I think, lets us zoom around. Oh, hello, DCS. You want to... That's it, catch up. There we go. So, doesn't look too bad. Just think, there's not much point in making it too tricky for training. You want to be able to see what you're doing. It's supposed to be fun. No one likes flying IMC for training missions. Oh, yeah, we were over here, Tuxor. I think we were in this field. Somewhere around here. Doing the Harrier stuff. Pretty sure. Anyway, Gory is somewhere down over here. Yep, there it is. I think. Yep, here we go. Okay, so that tower's going to be... should be fairly easy to see. It's very, very basic, but yeah, you can find Gory nice and easy. Okay, sweet. It looks fine. We did spend quite a lot of time upside down. Usually in helicopters though, Tux. Usually helicopters. Right, let's put in some ports. I think if we put in the AWACS, so that's going to be an AWACS. Okay. We'll do it the hard way game, don't worry. Right, do I just pick an A20? That means I can then put AWACS, doesn't it? Is that right? A50, that's the one. I know it's an A something. Russians and their A's. Right. E3A on veteran. And you want to be way up in the sky. Thank you very much. Sweet. Right, edit. Probably going to want to put that down here if we're going to eventually have stuff flying around up there. So, waypoint there. And then let's get him doing loops over here. So, something like that. I used to just make these kind of circle, but that's a bit dull. That one is... it's a waypoint 2. There you go, get to waypoint 1 and then orbit. I got it. I remember how this works. Racetrack. Oh, yeah. And I think that just keeps going until it gets bored. Then if we put it on unlimited fuel, because no one wants to no one wants to bother refueling an AWACS. Allow formation, yeah, sure. And then where's the no reporting? Where's no reporting gone? Is that option? Oh, there we go. Yeah, don't tell us about your waypoints. My God, yeah. When the AWACS is like, oh yeah, passing waypoint 1. No one cares, mate. Just know where the bad guys are. Right, that's AWACS set up. Yep, how is it going? It has been a while. Especially for those who were like just on YouTube, because I think I put the last video out on YouTube and then it was on Twitch. I got a bit more time. Right, AWACS. We want to put some fighters on this as well. Let's just put another one down, and that's gonna be... what fighters do we want? F-15s? Something nice and simple. You are going to be on escort. Don't report. Then add a waypoint, and then we can get him to join from there. En route task, is it? Or is it perform task? Interesting. Don't care about bombers. Follow the AWACS. And that off, does it? I think it just follows it indefinitely. Sure, we'll give that a go. Let's see if it works. No, I just want to watch the AWACS, thank you. Do we have a fighter friend coming? Oh, I see him. It started him off at 6,000 feet. Oh, there he is. Go on, mate. Up you come. So when this guy turns... Yeah, you just follow him forever, mate. I might give you unlimited fuel if I'm feeling generous. Sweet. I mean, it's doing its thing. I'll change the F-15. So, do I change F-15 or do I leave it? Should I leave that as a mistake for someone who wasn't watching now to find when they take the mission? And then they go, oh, you set your F-15 up at 6,000 feet. Could be funny. I'm going to give it some fuel though. Option. You have unlimited fuel. Or is that not an option? No? Is it on this one now? Here we go. Sweet. You just follow that guy around. Have some fun. Let's put some weapons on. We'll load him up now that we know he does his job. Doesn't really need all that fuel, does he? Like, it looks more realistic, I suppose. Sure, why not? And then we'll take 2 of each. Okay, that bit done. And then we want to put in the next easy bit, which is the tanker, because it's a copy and paste. Pretty much. So tankers will be up here. What one is it? MPRS. App, isn't it? Yep. That's for the F-16. It's also got the basket. Have they fixed this so that the MPRS now does do both, because that was going to be a thing? Or did they leave it so that you still have to put a 135 and a 135 MPRS in? I don't know if they've ever fixed that. Right. At waypoint 0, you can also have unlimited fuel because it is a training mission. Really? Still can't do both. It's literally got it's got both parts. It's literally got the, you know, the probe and the basket for everything it could ever want in life. You have been wrong before. But still, you've also been flying for the last few years, so it's a thing. We'll do a TACAN before I forget. Did they fix the TACAN? Does anyone know? I'm going to do it as if they have fixed it, and then they haven't fixed it. I'll just blame you. I'll just blame Tuxor to say he said if it was fixed. 22 Yankee, sure, why not? That. You can fly. I mean, it's might as well just get it out here to see. Want to put him. Put it between those two. Racetrack orbit. What speed? What speed would really annoy? Oh, I can't remember what speed's a good speed. About 270, 280. I think I set it to 320 once, and someone got very annoyed with that. So we won't go that high. And then we'll just quickly go through and change these altitudes. So we'll put it at 12,000 feet. Set the waypoint at 12,000 feet. That one's at 12,000 feet. And that one's at 12,000 feet. Do you believe that's set up? Okay, now copy that, paste that, and then we'll give this guy what this one we're going to call this AWACS. This is the tanker. Tanker. Cool. Fighter escort. That'll be confusing, won't it, when you come in and it's got a fighter escort. You're trying to tank. Don't crash into the F-15s. They will not be happy. Right. F-18's on the ground. Tanker's set up. AWACS is set up. Time for another sanity check just to make sure that it looks okay. And so far, this is going surprisingly well. He should have his friend very soon. There they are. Cool. So that's working. They're doing some weird stuff, but it's fine. Right. What about the other guys? Those guys are behaving themselves. They're going to have a lovely time flying at 270 knots the entire time. What more could they ask for? What a life. Okay. Nice and easy. I suppose. I mean, I could just fly it to make sure that I can fly. Got to remember how to do those. it was this one. So it is a... Yeah, it was because I was on fast forward, so they get angrier the faster you make them go at a slower speed. Pretty sure it's a switch condition to smoke. And then we want to... do something with that. The action is to put smoke on it. The condition is time since mission start, I think. I'm going to go with that. So smoke. Is it marker? Smoke. Sure, there was a colored smoke version that's not just on fire. Smoke marker. That's the chap. And then we want red on the ground. Absolute time is more than 30 seconds. Oh, you can set the date and time now. Interesting. That was new. Also, this absolute time thing is new as well. And then I can't remember how to get it to repeat, so I'll have to watch my own video on how to do that. But at least it will do it for 5 minutes, so that's the thing. So if I go in, I might start flying GR missions again at some point. I haven't decided yet because it's a long way off, but it might be a thing. I'm gonna shoot you guys. Right, so we should have smoke. At some point. I don't know if I say it to the right thing, but somewhere on something there'll be smoke. Somewhere. What unit did I put it on? Got any unit, or did I put it on the actual? Yeah, it should have been on there. What have they been? What have they been like? The missions? What have you been up to? My Discord still goes off saying, "Oh, this campaign and that campaign," but yes, I have not looked. Definitely be smart. Anytime now. 30 seconds. Is the smoke in the ground because we're at several thousand feet? I thought it just did it on the ground. Yeah, I think I will start with... Oh, I know why. It's because I used flags before, didn't I? Okay, I'll fix that later. I'll fix the smoke later. Yeah, I'm going to start with Battle for the North. I did see... it's on Stoneburner 2, isn't it? Pretty sure it's on Stoneburner 2. I did see that on there. Okay. We've got an aircraft. We've got some stupid targets. We need SAMs. The one-offs, actually, I think in the past tended to be really good. All the small campaigns, like probably my favorite campaign of all time. I'm gonna say Papers, Please. I mean, it was just incredible. It was just the absolute nuts. Let's put some SAMs up here. I want some bad guy Sams, please. Oh boy, there's a lot. I think we'll go. I think I'm going to put an SA10 just because it's the one that most people put in. So what do I want to start? Do I want to start with a control unit? That one, isn't it? I think we got Mr. Kostava. I'm pretty sure. You'll have to go back and watch it. If you haven't seen it, it's about, what, 4 years old now? 3 years old? It's a proper Charlie campaign, so it's incredible. If you didn't see it, go and watch it on... I do have it on my channel, but you can't see it because I made it private. But Cap's got it on his, and it is very good. It was so much fun. So much fun. But we, yeah, sometimes there was, I think there was a few small friendly fire incidents. But I'm almost certain that there was some friendly fire incidents. I hate it. I've always hated when it does. But yeah, it was just silly. It was a lot of silly fun. Right, search radar. How big of an area are we looking at here? Perfect. That's not going to get on our nerves. Lovely. Big bird. So then we want a windshield as well. Is that the small one? I think that's the little one, right? Little baby. Yeah, slightly smaller. That's good. Next, I need the flap lid. I don't know if A or B is better. I think A is better. Then right, then we've got to get the clamshell in. I have seen he has made some. I haven't actually watched the videos, but I've seen that he was posting that he was making quite a few. He was only just starting to make them, I think, as I've finished. So I would be interested to see what he's been up to. Does he go historical or does he go... I'm fairly certain you were in Papers, Please, Tux. I'm fairly certain you were. Now, I'm fairly sure that when I used to add units before, it used to add it based on the one that you just placed. Am I misremembering that? He's down at the end. Put a few of these search radars around. How far do we think communication is? 20 miles? Might be pushing it. Might be pushing it. Yeah, he does love... I think that's his first love, isn't it? He's more of an IL-2 player. I imagine they are on point. Right, 2 search radars. That will help. Next should be the launchers now. I'm pretty sure that Tel C and Tel D just looked different. Oh, I did not see the June one. Did not see the June one. I haven't seen the film either, but I know about the June worm. Yes, he's the one I want. Okay, grab these. I think I worked out that these launchers used to be able to be about 18 miles away. So somewhere from each other and still be able to fire. I think that will work. And yeah, you used to also be able to just plop these next to each other, and now you've got to drag each one over because that's so yeah, when I place my SAMs, I put the search radar, the track radar, and the launchers not next to each other. So you get shot from a different direction to what you think you're going to get shot from. It's just fun. Two of them there, they'll probably shoot when they're about here, but just as you're crossing the mountains. Seems like enough. And I was going to add a fly vehicle. Let's go with the Euro armored. Lovely. Right, that should keep that running. Okay, so I guess the next thing to do is to take off in the F-18, blow something up, check that the TACAN for the tanker works, that it tells us it's that way, and then fly towards the SAM and let it shoot us down and see how close it lets us get. That seems like a sensible test. It's not because I can't go over to land. Definitely not the reason. It's definitely purely for testing reasons. I would never be so lazy as to get blown up so I don't have to land. Right. I did rebind the controls, but I did fly the other day for like 10 minutes just to check that everything worked. So we'll see if it's going to work. It's going to go crazy. Definitely going to want that. Definitely going to want that. Here we got our rockets, we got our bombs. I'm just going to CCIP because I'll go crazy. Go quantity. Let's get all four off in multiples of 1, intervals of 35. Sure. That's fine, that's fine. Takeoff trim is down here. Sweet. Flying a plane. I know it gets a lot of hate, but when it really is just the best thing to come back to when you haven't flown in a long time. And also you can drive on the grass in it, which you can't do on most other things. Has they fixed that? Have they fixed the sticky grass, or is it still deadly sticky grass? My plan basically is to fly the F-18 and the F-5 until I can fly them again. And then once I've got used to flying again, I'll fly something else. But just before the stream, I did load up the Huey because I was testing something else. And I did take off and land in that. It wasn't pretty, but it did happen. Nice and easy. That tiny bit of wind, a little bit of difference. Oh, she's heavy. It's airborne. I think the reason I like using that airfield so much is that, well, when I first started flying GR, we used to use Cobuletti for a lot of the missions, and then you'd use the lake at Potty, which is this one here, as a reference, and you just kind of get used to it. It's a little safety thing. Let's turn the lights off before they get annoying. Might as well put the helmet on. Right, so we've got 107 miles to waypoint 1. F-15s and the AWACS are pinging us, so at least their radars are working. So far, so good. And also no drop frames, which is excellent news. It's actually in HD now. Remember the potato we used to stream on? My god. Okay, AP is on. Clouds are at 17, I'll just stick at about 15-ish. Okay, let's go AG. For wheat. We should get pinged by the SA-10 when we get over the mountains. Right, let's expedite this a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, it is good to be back. We'll be doing more of these. So this is the first one. So we're just building the basic mission. And then I'll release this mission. You guys can mess with it. I'll continue to mess with it on stream. Take some of the suggestions that you've messed with it for and add those. When I remember how to do more stuff, that will go in there as well. And it should just be a nice little welcome back. And then I'll be doing some more advanced stuff when it comes back to me. I'm sure it will come back to me. This is all slowly coming back anyway. Now let's set a bingo. Bingo. There we go. We've got our center line, haven't we? Yeah, we've got center line fuel to get rid of. Enter. Perfect. Okay, Gory just over that hill, I think. It's just over the hill there. I mean, I could have put the targets closer. I could have put them in this valley, but you want a bit of time to practice. Like if you're flying with your friends, this is the perfect time to do some formation practice. So at some point in the near future, I will be crashing into Tuxor, which, you know, it's good fun for everyone. Was it Harriers that were in Tuxor when you lost a wing and carried on flying? I think the damage model was broken. Before they did things with the Harrier, the damage model was broken and you could just take the wings off and carry on flying. Just like you can with the F-15s in the Flaming Cliffs. Yes, the ME is my favourite part of the game, I won't lie. It's ME first, ground attack second, and then closely followed by helicopters of any variety, just because, you know, they're stupid funny. And then I'll, if I have to, I'll shoot other planes down. Not a big fan of shooting other planes down. It's a bit too intense for me. I like to just, you know where the target is roughly, and then drop a very big bomb on it. But for now, it's just about getting back to grips with the ME and making sure I can make it work. Yeah. Did you? I think you landed it as well, didn't you, Tuxor? I'm pretty sure you landed it, and then Cat cuts to you, and it's just like, what the hell's going on? He's on fire. But if you're building a mission, and you have the F-18 is just the easiest place to start, because it may be dull, but it does everything. So it's very easy to get to know how to do stuff to build your missions around. Whereas if you fly, for example, the Vigan or the F-14, building missions becomes a bit more difficult if that's all you know. The F-14's only got, is it 4 waypoints, I think, the F-14? And then after that, things go a bit awry. And the Vigan's only got so many waypoints. So Rogue, yes, I'm back. Flying planes and building missions and stuff, but on YouTube. Did you have fun on IL-2? I know what your YouTube handle is, Rogue. Oh, dear. Might have been a couple of years. Vigan has 9. I knew it was a weird number. Yeah, that's the guy to ask. He knows the Vigan. Yeah, I think F-14 is 4. Yeah, Vigan's 9. Is the Vigan, aren't some of those 9, they have to be target, infill, exfil, is that right? Yes. I still do have IL-2 because Cat made me buy it because we were going to make a video on it, and then I just never got round to, actually flying it. Where is this? I want to get this smoke to work, because Gory's there. Our hill's down there. Yeah, I think I do remember that one, Tux. Also, Tux, there was the one where he just turned off your fuel because he got bored. Then he jumped into someone else's plane. Good times. Good times. I was worried that the missions aren't the same because a lot of the people that I used to fly with don't fly anymore. We have to cut back on the afterburner here. We are really tanking the fuel. I know I'm planning to die soon, but £5,000 might not be enough. I did see one, not recently, Rogue, but I did see one. I think it was more like a fun day IL2 one. It was the last IL2 mission that I saw. And it just looked like pure chaos. It might have been Birds and Bees, but the ILT version. Birds and Bees was fun. I think Thunderdome is my favourite GR Sunday mission. I missed the Thunderdome. That was the very first GR mission I think I ever flew in. And I was flying the A10. It was. Yeah, the IL2 one was like 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, we're home fuel. No one cares. We're not going home plane, okay? You don't know it yet, but we're going to go and drop your bombs, and then we're going to go and fly at an SA-10 and see if it blows us up. So... okay, 12 miles. At least we're going to definitely get to blow something up. Well, they've got a big target to aim at, haven't they? I don't know much about Falcon. So the last Falcon game that I played was the first one. When I was about 4 years old. I must have been less than 4 because my dad was at home. I might have been 4. 3 or 4. My dad was at home, so I was less than 5. And we played Falcon on the computer at my house. Right, there should be some stuff to blow up in this vicinity. Yeah, DCS does need comp. Right. Ah, there they are. Alright. Where are they? I saw. Okay, should have more meters. But nice. That works. Rockets. Yeah, no one cares, Master Caution. We're not going home. Could be some shooty stuff over here somewhere. So rockets might be better on those guys because they don't shoot back. The Thunderdome was just silly fun. That's why I liked it. I wasn't good at it, but it was just silly fun in the early days. But I mean, Birds and Bees was okay. See if we get away with that. Because you can fire well out of range with these things. I'm sure they've made the opposite end takeoff. Yeah, was chaos. Right, let's do... we do emergency jets and that gets rid of everything, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go and check the SA10. Let's turn the TACAN on, and we'll just do 22 Yankee. We should have, let's box TACAN as well. We go on some, is it map? Trying to remember how to do it now. Where is it on here? So they did make it better, but now it's not too far the other way. Well, that sounds about right. Yeah. You got £2,000. Chill out. See, because the first time I did a run-in with the bombs, I hit myself because I just flew an old bombing profile that I just used to use, and I got a bit of splash damage, and it caught the tail. I was like, these bombs seem a bit more powerful than they used to be, because they used to be pretty pants. Oh, I did not want to click the bit one. Anyway. I've really... Oh, map. There should be TACAN, right? I should be able to... Shut up, lady! There should be able to box TACAN somewhere. I cannot remember where it is. It's also not telling, yeah, because then it will tell me here how far away it is. That's what I want to test. Bingo. Okay, so I'm going to just get rid of the bingo because it's really getting on my nerves. Should have given myself unlimited fuel, shouldn't I? It would have made life much easier. TACAN is turned on. But it's searching for X-ray and it cannot find it. But it can find... Yankee, X-ray, but not Yankee. So maybe that is still broken. Okay, I'll go back to X-ray. I mean, why would they fix something that's been broken for 4 years? Why fix what's already broken? Okay, if I speed up time. Should be getting shouts. I mean, we've got them on radar. We should be getting pinged any minute. Oh, well, we're good, Rogue. Yeah. Still living in the house that we bought. It's now mostly decorated. All my cars are still broken that I keep trying to fix. I changed job earlier this year, and then I'm now about to change job again. Literally today I was offered a new job, so I'll be changing job again. Yeah, January. But it's the same hours as the job that I was doing. So fingers crossed between that and having the house mostly in order, apart from the office, which is still how it was, but it works. I'm going to try and stream probably, well, stream DCS on YouTube, and I might do Twitch. But, you know, at least I can play games again, so I'm playing the Discord and stuff. Is this thing going to shoot at me? Any time. Any time now. Where are we on the F10? It really should be shooting. We thought it was going to be right around this mark. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so it does work. Nice. I won't be able to avoid this because, you know, I have not flown this in a while. Also, I still can't even see it. Have they removed the smoke trails from the SA-10? They removed... Yeah, there's no smoke trail. Yeah, no smoke trail. I was kind of hoping that... Oh, does the C not have a smoke trail? And the D does. Is that a difference? But it works, and that's what counts. That's what counts. So, TACAN doesn't work. Yeah, I just couldn't see them. They should have been, because we were here. Smoke trail should have been off to our left, but I didn't see them. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blind, but who cares? That's fine. We've got to fix this TACAN by doing it the incorrect way. Let's pick 2.9. Because 2.2 was already definitely taken. Don't have 2.9s taken. It'll be a lottery. That's good. What else did we need to fix? Oh, the smoke. I'm going to have to watch the video how to fix that. So that's for next time. There's a plane on the ground. It works. There's an AWACS. There's a refueler. Yes, I should check that the refueler works in the last 15 or so minutes of the stream. So what did I set that to? On just 251, but I think I've got easy comms. That should be fine. Let's put us a plane in the air because I'm not flying all the way up there again. Client. F18. Always a bit clunky how you kind of, with some things, have to put them down as something else and then change it. Very weird. Let's take some of the fuel out. So refuel. No weapons is fine. We'll start above it at 15. Sure. Got to let it get to waypoint 1, otherwise it's not going to do anything. And then take that one. do a thing. I don't know why we're in air-to-air mode. So, TACAN on 29 X-ray. Then we can box TACAN. And it works the way that Yankee should work, by telling us how far away it is. And we can turn on course. Do the TACAN. What a treat. There he is. That the F-15 or is that that's the tanker? Where's the F-15 at? Right, alt on that one. Tanker.
Mexico, 1-1, Colt 1, request rejoin. Colt 1, Mexico 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 12,000 at 290.
Excellent. What could go wrong? Okay, who wants to see me horrendously balls up and air-to-air refueling? I'm sure that'll make a great finale to today's stream. And the final test of this version of the mission. And then let me know if what you want to see in this mission. I just need it to be effectively training for me to get back into stuff. You guys sure got some good ideas. You will be in the it's multiplayer. It will be multiplayer. So we'll add some more aircraft. We'll host it on the server. Test it multiplayer. It'll be good. Start slowing down because we are coming in at a rate of knots. Bro's going to watch me die horrendously. You do know, Bro, that if I don't get fuel from him, I will shoot him down. Alright, we'll just get the gun ready. You know that's how that works, right? Can't remember what button I bound for my little probe. I'm going to have to do that by hand, which is not ideal. Okay, 4 miles. I am in an F-18. I mean, it's the easiest one to do it in. I haven't air-to-air refueled since the last round of GR check rides that I was in, which was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. I did one lot of GR check rides at this house. Just after I moved in. Is it? I don't know. I've never refueled in the SE-33. Oh, Claire's here. Claire's playing fast. Right, Claire, we're wrapping up soon. My Faz is broken. I can't play with Claire. I try and play and it just says, no Faz for you. They were within a mile, which should be free contact, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Oh, and now it's done some weird things, losing my head tracking. Ah, this is why I hate refueling. A lot's changed in Phage Rogue. It looks interesting.
Ready pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready pre-contact. Clear contact.
0.1, really? Really game.
Return pre-contact.
Really? This guy is a jerk. So I'll basically put the nozzle in and then we'll go from there.
Ready pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready pre-contact. Clear contact.
Oh boy.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Concentration level. Oh, it's got unlimited fuel as well, which is nice. Alright. That'll do. Goodbye, mister. Perfect. Well, that worked lovely. What a mission. Goodbye. There they go. Goodbye, chaps. Oh, dear. The F-15s are like, what do we do now? Be free, little F-15s. Don't follow him down. That would be bad. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was good to be back. Nice to test it on YouTube. I'll be playing with it a bit more. I don't know if this will be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, but we should do some DCS. So I'm actually off quite a bit over the next 3 weeks before I start the new job in January. So I'll be around. There was a tanker rogue, but I don't think it was near here. I'm sure it was back towards the coast. So hit me up in Discord if you want to do some flying. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.